All right, all right, all right. What's going on, everybody? How you all doing today? My name is Zach Aguilar. I am the voice actor for Aether in Genshin Impact, and today I am joined by Laura Post, the voice actress for Yelan.
Hey, it me.
It you. What's up? How you doing, Laura?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm hanging in there. That is my new phrase that I say to everybody. I just look at them with dead eyes. I'm like, I'm hanging in there.
I am alive.
It's so great to have you. Thank you so much for doing this. I really appreciate it. And
Thank you for so much for having me on.
of course. So would you mind telling the fans what other roles you might be known for besides Yelan?
Okay, that is a great question.
There are a lot.
And
I
you'd
know
think
there
I'd
are.
be more prepared
Yeah.
to answer it, but I never am. Okay, so at least I think the most popular one, other than Yelan, is Kasumi from Persona 5 Royal. I'm also Catherine in Fire Emblem Three Houses. Uh, what else do I do? I'm Isabella in The Promised Neverland. Ragyo Kiryuin in Kill la Kill. Nozomi in Love Live. And a bunch of other stuff. Then I'm Primrose and Octopath Traveler and stuff. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yes, that's awesome. So many.
Oh, Chaz like Ari from League of Legends, maybe? Yes, also Ari from League
and
of
also
Legends. That's
Ari.
a popular one too.
I know. Yeah. Ari.
Sorry, Ari, I love you.
Ari was like my my main mid laner that I used all the time. It was just all about landing the charm. You got to land the charm. That's it.
That's right.
That's the secret.
I just loved using the dash. That was like my favorite thing with her, was either dashing to escape, dashing to destroy people. It was I like mobility.
Yeah, no, me too. She is so good. Oh my gosh. I love how people know your roles and stuff. People are calling out other things too. That is so cool. You guys are prepared. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
that's
thank
amazing.
you.
Well, I mean, you have done like so much stuff, and just kind of to segue this, when did you start doing VO?
Oh my goodness. I started doing VO a while ago. I was a teenager, so when I say close to 20 years ago, know that I started as a teenager. But yeah, I actually, so I wanted to do voiceover when I was like a little girl. I loved Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I realized really quickly that Raphael from the Ninja Turtles was also the same voice as Mighty Max from Mighty Max. And
right on.
that made me kind of become aware that like, oh, these are like people doing voices. And I want to do that because I want to be Mighty Max and a Ninja Turtle too. That sounds like a great thing to do. But my mom, in her wisdom, was not a stage mom in any way, shape, or form. So she was like, that's great. You can do school theater and community theater, but I'm not like trying to find my, 8-year-old an agent. So thank you, Mom. I appreciate that a lot. And then I sort of, I was like, oh, I'm going to do game design. I'm going to do animation. I'm going to do all these other things. Like I just sort of started meandering around because I found myself not terribly in love with theater. And then I went to my first anime convention, and there were all these panels in the book that were like, this is about voice acting. And I was like, oh, that's what I wanted to do when I was a little kid. I'm going to go to all these panels. So I went to every single panel and like took notes on paper, in like a little journal. I was like, oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go to this website. What do you want to do? That like, just like the best student ever. And then I went home and literally like bought myself a $10 lab tech mic at Best Buy or whatever. Maybe it was $20. And just was like, I'm going to try doing some stuff. I did a bunch of audio dramas and like just was auditioning on, the community sites that existed at the time, because this was pre-Twitter.
Right.
And I was like, let's just see what happens. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But if it were, at least I tried. And so far, it's going okay. I just keep trying and hope it works out. And that brought me to here. I did eventually move across. I started in Chicago. I moved across the country. The convention in question was in fact ASEN. So
nice.
Thanks ASEN for launching my career.
That's so cool. Wow,
Yeah.
that is so interesting too, because I know now they do that isn't that where they have like the voice acting auditions now? They used
I think
to.
it is now that
Yeah.
it's like it's one of the ones that does the competition. They did a competition a way back. It wasn't the one done by Bang Zoom. This was done by Central Park Media, and it was like the first one ever. I think they called it Anime Idol. And
Oh, I feel like I heard about this I Googled this like a long time ago.
oh man, so this is why I say don't put all your like faith, trust, and hopes in competitions, because they don't really mean that much. It's great if it works out for you, cool. But I went to that very first one at ASUN. I practiced my monologue because we had to be memorized for some reason for weeks. And then get there, and it's like, it's a lottery system if your name's even going to be drawn to read on the stage. There's only 10 people out of like 500 applicants are going to be able to go on stage. And then I got picked. I got picked to go on stage. And then I blanked on my monologue in front of a huge room of people. And the only reason there's no video evidence of this is because this was also pre-YouTube.
Oh my goodness. Okay,
so yeah,
maybe
you can totally, completely bork the big competition thing and have a career after the fact.
Wow, I'm like, okay, maybe I did not Google this. Maybe this is something. Maybe this is like Anime Idol or something else. I don't know what it was.
This was from ASUN. It went to like 5 different things, and then the finals were in New York. I obviously didn't get to the finals.
Wow. So wait, they had you go. It was in different places.
You got a part, there were like 5 different conventions,
crazy.
I think, that had the preliminaries, and then they did the final in New York, and then whoever won the final got to record like an extra in something for Central Park Media. This is how old it was, because Central Park Media. But yeah, it was, I think it was, I'm going to date myself, I think it was 2003, 2004, something like that.
Damn.
But yeah. So there you go.
So you were just a teenager when you were doing all this, trying to get into it? That's amazing. Oh my goodness. I didn't know how much we kind of had have you ever told me this? I don't know if I've ever heard this.
I don't tell a lot of people about the huge embarrassment of me like standing and blanking on a monologue in front of an audience of hundreds of people. No, not usually. But I have shared it with you in your stream because I think it's a valuable lesson.
That's awesome. Oh my gosh.
I've been pursuing it since my mid-teens, but I didn't move out to California until after I was done with college. So a lot of that early stuff was me in Chicago doing like commercials and things like that. There's not a huge amount of anime video games done in Chicago, at least not in the early aughts. So right.
That story is just so relatable to me. Oh my goodness. That is it's so cool to hear, because even like you as a teenager, you knew that you had to go to the panels, take notes, like really pursue it, really try to learn what all of this is about, like the voice acting itself, the industry, and take notes from professionals who've been working. And
then of course, awesome. I mean, the internet did exist, so I definitely had a wealth of internet resources that I used as soon as I got home.
I think that's amazing, because some people think that there is some golden answer to do this. That's what I find.
Everybody's story is different, which is one of the things I love.
Exactly. and I feel like because I've been doing conventions, and I go and meet a lot of people too. And by the way, if you have asked me this at a convention, I am not angry, but so don't take it like that. But I'm just saying that every time I tell somebody this, I feel like they're disappointed with my answer. Like I'm just giving them the same general like actor. Oh, that's just what all the actors say. Take acting classes. Go to iwannabea.voiceactor.com. And like people think that there is no magic thing that I can do to really, give you a one-up on your career. I mean, there might be some cool classes I can tell you to take, but then again, I don't know if those classes, like I don't know what the classes are doing now, some of them, they might be Zoom only. They might be, you have to live in Burbank. Are you going to fly all the way from Florida to Burbank to take this one voiceover class and then go back home the next day? Like, you know what I mean? I don't know their situation. I was born and raised in California. I had a lot of opportunity here. My parents fully supported me like being an
That is
actor.
very wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah, like I did not, I mean, I had to fight them on it a little bit. It wasn't like, oh, sure, let's totally do it. But I think it was like they're like, wow, our son is so passionate in this one thing, and it's so different from what the other kids are trying to do nowadays. Like maybe we should entertain it a little bit and see what happens. And
Oh, side note to my story is that my parents also, when I came back around to it as a, teen, they were super supportive of it.
That's awesome.
It was just that my mom didn't want to like be a stage mom, which I totally get. But once I was old enough to drive myself to auditions, she didn't mind.
Right. Yeah.
It makes it sound horrible, but no, they were super supportive. Like they helped pay for classes and helped invest in my first demo because I was a poor teenager.
Same here.
Yeah,
Same
exactly,
here.
so.
Same here. When I went and took my first class, my parents they helped me pay for a commercial demo, which by the way is not cheap.
Yeah,
it is not cheap at all, but is the one thing I begged for, and I sent it out to every single studio in Los Angeles. I
did the same in Chicago.
And I did not get a reply until 1 year later. 1 year later, I got a reply from like Pandora Radio, and then I did a lot of like commercials with Pandora Radio, and I don't know what I made, probably like 50 to 100 times what the demo was worth. I mean, it was crazy. Like totally worth it 100%. So I gave my parents back the money. I'm like, thank you, mom and dad. It was a good investment. I'm doing well. Now I got to try to break into anime and video games, because this is what
a whole different thing. Yeah.
Right. This is why I really started voice acting. And I don't know, how do you feel about voiceover just as something an actor wants to pursue? Do you feel like you should go into it thinking, hey, maybe I should try every road of voiceover, like commercial, trailers, promos, animation?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
My current agent I actually got because there was a class being offered for promos, and I was like, I have not ever tried promos at all. I know nothing about promos, and this class is for people that know nothing about promos. So I'm gonna sign up for this class. And there was like a guest teacher who came, which was an agent. And he heard me doing, like, he was directing me and stuff, and talked to the actual teacher of the class and was like, who is she repped by? She's really good. She follows directions super well. And like, I love her sound. And I technically was represented by a smaller agent at the time, but I was like, my contract was just coming up. And so, the bigger agency that I'm still with to this day, they were like, hey, we are interested in you, which never happens. So they earned a lot of loyalty by actually being like, hey, I want you, as opposed to me being like, hey, please me. So
yeah,
that was, and that's Vox, and I'm still with them.
That's awesome.
We're actually 10 years this year I've been with
Vox.
So
Congratulations.
Yeah, that was, and it's all because I decided to try something I had zero confidence in and zero knowledge about.
Yeah.
So, I definitely think it's always worth trying different things. I also do like a ton of narration. Some people know that I do audio description, which is describing programs for low vision viewers. So if you were to watch, I do a bunch of the Disney Plus Marvel shows. So like Miss Marvel just came out this Wednesday, I think. I'm doing that one. So if you put on the audio description track, you can hear me say, like, Kamala grabs Bruno and runs out the door. But it's a totally different style of narration than doing, say, audiobooks or even industrials. And I love just trying everything. I think everybody should try everything, because you never know exactly where you're going to fit. Or maybe you'll just fit everywhere and you'll get tons of work.
Yeah. So true. And the reason why I bring that up is because I think a lot of people who are very new to this look at voiceover as they only want to do the thing that they're interested in, like the one specific subset. Like, I want to voice an anime, and that is it. And I hate to be a realist here, but anime's not going to pay your bills.
No.
Like, you guys, you have to try out everything. Like me doing commercials, I didn't even
Diversify.
know. Yeah.
That's all it is. So then, and if one thing has a slow period, like, if people like on camera people, COVID hit and suddenly it's like, oh gosh, all of filming shut down for like months as they tried to figure that out.
Yeah.
So, but if you've got your hand in a lot of different pots, then if something happens to one, you've got backups.
You're an
But still
on-camera
acting
actor.
backups.
All the on-camera actors, all of a sudden, COVID hits, everything shuts down. Wait a sec. I want to be a voice actor.
Voice actor, yeah.
How can I do that? Which is pretty interesting to see. Even I've met a lot of like on-camera people from going to conventions, and like the majority of them are so intrigued by it. They just don't really know, because it is a very niche kind of world that you get into. You start working with the studios, and they don't entirely know how to go about it. And like I don't know if their agents really dabble too much in that world. Usually there's like separate sections of the agencies and stuff. Like I was with a huge agent in Los Angeles for a while, and they had a whole on-camera department, tons of Disney kids, but the voiceover department was like across, like down the hall, and they just never really interacted with each other unless I think there was an on-camera kid who they wanted to try some voiceover out for like a huge Pixar something, you know, some crazy animation thing with a huge budget. But yeah, no, that's really good to hear. I think it's good to hear my thoughts reaffirmed through you, Laura, because that's what I try to convince everyone. Hey, try everything out, you know, work on a commercial read, or work on this. I didn't think my voice was going to be ever good for commercials, and then it ended up being one of the first things I started doing in voiceover. I wanted to do anime. I just want to be an anime voice actor.
Oh yeah, I mean, I just want whatever to do cartoons, but what it comes down to is like, I love acting with my voice, and all of the different things are acting with your voice. So it's wonderful. And if you get to do like your favorite kind of work, then it's even extra wonderful. But any day I work, I'm happy.
Me too. Yeah. Exactly. I kind of want to do a few pulls here and see if we get
I guess
lucky.
We probably should.
So
far, I'm just saying, I've had 2 friends on Twitter be like, wish me luck. And then I said, good luck. And they got it real fast. So knock on wood that me being here in person is not a jinx.
Yeah, no, I hope I'm lucky. So see this, the 20,109. This is quite literally, this is $250 right here.
Oh my gosh.
How do I know this exactly with the numbers and calculated? Because I just spent it before the stream started. So it is $250. Please, we will get it, right, everybody? Hey, does anybody in the chat know, is it possible to go over like a certain amount? What is the max amount of money that you would have to spend if you were the unluckiest person? Does anybody know? I don't know if anyone actually knows this in the chat, because you can only get so lucky. So if we lose the 50-50 on the first one, then we will definitely get her on the second one. But 180 polls, is that what it is? Wait, 500? It's not $500. No.
I do like the people just straight up being like $1 million. Like, yes, of course. Obviously, that's what I will believe.
I don't know. Maybe you guys are talking about some other currency or something that is not the US dollars.
Well, it's fine.
Makes sense.
She's going to come home. Right?
Yeah.
Right, Yelan? You're going to do it.
Okay, I want to do...
I feel like I should tweet at you right now. Good luck.
Yeah, please do it.
I'm going to.
Okay.
Right now. Hold on.
Did your friends like the tweet, and then did they get it?
I don't know.
Maybe I have to like it.
Because it was Christian and Anne.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's so funny.
Okay.
They're like, good luck.
I just tweeted at you. Good luck. So let's see if it works.
All right. And
brilliant.
If anybody else is on Twitter and wants to see this tweet that Laura just tweeted at me, and also wants good luck on pulling for Yelan, maybe you need to go follow Laura on Twitter at LauraPostVoice.
Yes.
And like the good luck tweet. That is what you need to do. And if you...
I replied to the stream announcement because that's what I did for the others.
Yes.
So if you find the stream tweet and you see me say good luck, you go like it.
Go follow Laura Post Voice on the tweeters underneath my stream announcement tweet. Okay. All right. Let's do a 10 pull and see what we get.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it was going gold there for a second. I'm like, wait a sec. Okay, get some more Yenfei. I'll take it.
Okay.
And here's another, let's see, what else that I wanted to, there's something else I wanted to ask you. Why is my mind going blank now? No.
Something about Yelan and how cool she is.
Yes, exactly.
Hey, look, see,
You
I know
already
what I'm doing.
You already knew. What was it like when you saw the character? Did you kind of already know it was for Genshin? Did it say it was for Genshin? Like, did you?
It did not say it was.
It did not say it was for Genshin.
No.
You see, that's the thing people don't realize. We get these auditions and you don't always know exactly what it's for. Then you have to go on the internet and try to like find it.
Do some sleuthing.
They will not tell you.
Which I did suspect that it may be Genshin, but I didn't know that it was Genshin. I don't think we didn't get it. I think we might have gotten like art, but not the actual art. Like here's a character that we feel like is the vibe, but I'm not even sure if we got any art at all. It's been a while, so don't quote me on that. But she was like, she's cool and in control of a situation and has sort of like a spy detective vibe. And then I just sort of went for it on the audition lines and I got it. I was very excited.
That's awesome. Yeah, she has this sort of mysterious vibe. Nobody has fully dove into like who Yelan is. What she is there, but she's kind of like, you know, you can't fully read her.
Yeah, she is an international woman of mystery.
Okay.
I always joke that I play these characters that are so much cooler than I am in real life. Like I'm such a dweeb in real life, and then it's like I play these characters that are like super cool or tough, and I'm like, this isn't me at all. I'm glad that I sound good doing it, but
that is me right now. I'm working on some characters that like. I'm working on a few different characters right now that are super cool and they kind of swear a lot and stuff. And I'm talking with the director and they're like, this is so funny because I don't think I've ever heard you swear, Zach. And I'm like, well, shit. Like it's just the funniest thing how we work on these scripts sometimes and there's all these words and everyone's just like all business about it. No one, you know, we're saying like the funniest things ever, but they're like, nah, maybe we should put the shit before the balls. And I'm like, wait, what? Like, I don't know. It's the weirdest stuff. And guys, you have to tell me in the chat, what is the number you think we're gonna get Yelan on? Okay, we have 10 polls right now. What is the magic number?
I'm gonna say 3.
All right, come on. So maybe it'll take
I'm
like
making it happen early. See,
maybe it'll be like 30, 40.
Yeah, well, 30 because you're doing a 10.
Yeah, with the 10s. No,
I'm saying 3 10 polls. So somewhere
I got
in the
you.
30s.
I got you.
Yeah.
30, 26. I feel like it's got to be a lucky number for Yelan and rolling the dice, right? It has to be.
Yeah.
Maybe it needs to be like an even number, something kind of even. Let's go for another one.
You don't want it to be like 12 because that'll be a problem. I'm thinking like boxcars.
Oh yeah.
So don't be boxcars.
Okay. Not that one.
Nope.
Barbara. All right.
Barbara, wrong Laura.
That is the wrong Laura. I just thought that. I was like, yes. We have Koi and Laura creeping on the stream probably somewhere. So we have 20.
Okay, come on.
Now we have 30.
Darn it.
My
30 was wrong. All right, fine.
Now we have 40. Please. Oh no. Oh,
Please.
40?
Oh no.
Come on. Okay, now we have 50. Oh, it's not going to be 50 either. Okay. That's fine. I love 50.
Yeah,
oh no, it's fine.
great.
It's okay.
It's totally good.
We'll win the 50-50, guys. We will win the 50-50. We absolutely have to. Last time I pulled for Ayato, Chris Hackney's character. I think he is the most money I've ever spent on trying to get a character. It was a lot too. I think I had to pause the stream because I had to input my PayPal information to like buy more. I'm like,
oh my gosh,
this sucks. I thought I came so well prepared. Flip the switch, miHoYo. Flip it.
Come on, come on, come on.
Okay, I've lost count. I don't even want to know.
Yeah, I lost count too, actually.
70 polls? Is that what we're at? Okay, come on.
80.
Oh my goodness.
Whatever it is.
Oh my. Still.
Whew. Well, I tried.
This is not looking too. We're going all the way to hard pity. Yeah. Going all the way.
Come on, come on, come on.
Oh, yes! Yes!
There she is.
Oh, thank God. Oh, please have mercy on my wallet. I can save my... I do not try to C1 or C6. Isn't that insane? Some people will get this character, like, a ton of times. They'll get the character, like, 6 times to...
oh, my gosh.
6 times or 7 times. I don't know. Whatever. You know, they get it maximum amount of times. Honestly, though, if I was a playable character that you could actually pull for, I would probably C6 them and have...
Oh, see, that's me in Cookie Run Kingdom, but, like, in Cookie Run Kingdom, the one that I voice is one of the, like, most legendaries ever. So there's no way, not unless I spent in the thousands, which I'm not doing.
Well, oh yeah, who's your Cookie Run character?
Sea Fairy Cookie.
Sea Fairy Cookie. I feel like I
She's
have.
a legendary because she's one of the elements, basically.
I feel like I have her.
I have her. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, you do?
But I don't have her 5-starred because that would imply getting her like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 10, 15 times. I mean, you can also farm her gems, which is what I do, but that takes a long time too.
Right. That is.
I think my Sea Fairy is a 2-star.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, not bad. I know that is another game I got to get back on too. Is Cookie Run. I'm sorry.
Because you're espresso, right?
I am espresso cookie.
You were like one of my first epics and like one of my strongest cookies.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, he was a lot of fun to do. So snobby, like, or snooty, you know?
Snooty.
Yeah.
We'll go with snooty, yeah.
All right, I'm just trying out
of course.
the Yelans. He's a fun character.
I had so much fun in these sessions.
Yeah, I know. It's just and the writing is actually really good. I've laughed at the scripts and thinking about it in my head, wondering, oh yeah, this scene is so cute with like him and Madeline Cookie and okay, here we go. Let me. Oh, that's right. I forgot about this ability.
Yeah. I like mobility. What can I say? Not that I had any control over what her kit is, but I was very stoked when I saw it. I was like, yeah.
Aw, yeah. And then the fans are like, how dare you not do this? You are the voice actor. You have full control over all of this.
Total control, all creative control.
You choose everything that happens in the game.
Yep.
I'll have to try this out.
I have it in my contract, actually, that, you know, I have to approve all gameplay and art assets before. This is all sarcasm, guys, because you have so little control as a voice actor.
Yeah, there have been sessions where sometimes I'll just get thrown in on a project and I don't realize what the project really is or what it's about. And I'm like, I don't know how comfortable I am working on this project. I wish they would have given me a heads up.
One of my favorite like analogies to use when people ask about like acting and voice acting and stuff is I'm like, look, as a voice actor, you go in and you are the paint.
Yeah.
You have the director is the painter and he is figuring out where the paint is going to go, and he knows what the picture is supposed to look like. Like, the client has provided the paint by numbers for the director. Like, there's so many people, you know, you're just the paint. And if you feel like you're a red and they ask you to be blue, then you be the bluest red you can be and hope that that's what they were going for. Because, yeah, there's really, like, no room for any, like, ego when you're behind the mic, you know?
Right. Exactly.
Are the audio engineers the paintbrushes? Yeah, I guess. That I feel like that is undermines how important they are.
I know, those poor
Like,
those poor guys.
Yeah, because it's real. They are an underappreciated part of the equation.
Exactly. And it's so hard to keep up. People don't realize just how technical doing things like dubbing is, and sometimes I see an engineer running a remote session while I'm in the studio, and then they're also switching between different takes, and they're like, nope, throw in the Japanese audio overlaying this, and now go back. Now before the track actually starts rolling, we want you to take out the Japanese audio and just play the English audio, and like
a good engineer, the engineer can make or break how fast a session goes. Like, the actor definitely, you know, if you're super slow, then the actor's super slow. But I have been in sessions where, like, I'm directing and the actor's like experienced, but we have a brand new engineer, and it's like, oh boy, do I appreciate experienced, talented engineers that can just make miracles happen when I just say the word. Or even better, if you get like a fantabulous engineer, you don't even have to say anything. They've just fixed it before you can even make the words.
Yes.
And you're like, wow, thank you. So thanks, engineers. You're the best.
Totally agree. Something I didn't realize starting out in my career, I've always thanked the engineers like for their time, and, you know, just because if we're working together on a project, you try to get to know people and, you know, get to know them for who they are and not just work. But I had no idea now, and working on some of these sessions, especially during the pandemic where everything's been remote and things are super complicated, I just really appreciate the good engineers. Make my life so much easier too. And sometimes they pulled together takes, like 2 different takes, and sometimes I'm kind of like iffy about it, but you know, when those engineers make it sound super, super good, like, wow, okay, I don't know if I could have done it better. Yeah. I just want to do this poll real quick. Temple, please. Okay.
You do it.
It's not happening.
No,
not today. It's fine. It's all
good.
It's all good. I'm gonna be totally honest with the chat here, guys. I have not been keeping up with Genshin. I have been super busy. Honestly, I have not had, I like hardly have time to sleep. It is insane. It is a good problem to have. I was talking with Laura a little bit about it before we started the stream, but truly, when you are an actor, when it rains, it pours. There's a lot to do at times, and right now, everything is happening. Every show and project, things that I've worked on, reprisal roles, it is all hitting right now for whatever reason. I don't know why. It just all had to happen at this moment. And it's awesome, but yes, I need to catch up. I need to finish playing through Inazuma, so maybe I'll do a stream of just like playing through Inazuma. I already know a lot about what happens in the story and like spoilers and stuff, but yeah, it'd be cool.
I wonder why.
It's not like I'm working on the game constantly. They have to have me back in for my grunts.
I have this like Facebook memory that comes up every once in a while from years and years ago of me like looking up stuff for a game I recorded, and my husband was like, oh, don't watch out, don't, you know, look that stuff up or you might get spoiled. And I was like, dude, I recorded for the game. I know what happens in the game.
Right. The only thing, and I never, it's so funny because I've never asked for it before, but when I was working on Fire Emblem with Patrick Seitz, he knew that I was gonna play the game. I was like, he already knew, so I wanted him to give me the least amount of explanation as possible, and he did, and it was awesome. It was perfect. Like, just gave me exactly what I needed to know in the moment, you know, because sometimes there are those crazy details that maybe they're nice to know, but at the same time, it's like,
You don't have to know to do the job.
exactly. Did you really need to tell me that the entire, you know, that all of this happened and that's why the village is burned down and people are, you know, whatever. I get it. Like, I understand the scene. It is not a good moment. But yeah, no, that was nice because then I got to actually play through the game and completely enjoy it as a fan while also being a part of it.
I feel like it was kind of the same thing with Catherine, just because she's not a student. So I feel like so many of my lines were like totally. There's only like I only had like one spoiler for one route, and I wasn't even sure what route it was. So that was nice for me too, because I also was very looking forward to playing the game.
Yeah. Right now I'm just trying out her little kit in Genshin. I really need to just get back into playing and grinding and doing my dailies. Not doing my dailies has really set me back. That is the first thing I ask people too. I usually, when I meet them at conventions, I'm like, so tell me about, you know, if they like Genshin, tell me what is your favorite character? What level are you? Where are you at in the game? And it's just so sad to hear that just about every single person I meet is like way ahead of me, like way ahead of me. And then I tell them like my AR, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm AR 50 or something. They're like, what? You're AR 50? Huh? How dare you? Did you ever play League of Legends?
I did for a little while. I was not very good at it. I mostly played with friends. I did a lot of games against like bots because I was very nervous that I would be horrible. I did some ARAM back in the day when that was like, you know, cool and the hip thing the kids did.
Yeah.
But so like I'm familiar with it, but I have not played League in a very long time.
Same here.
It's just hard to find time to game. I mean, anybody who watches when I stream knows exactly how long it took us to get through Persona 5 Royal, which we finally finished.
Did you really?
Yes, I finished it like 2-3 weeks ago. I finally finished it. I was trying so hard to finish it in March in time for the 2-year anniversary. I failed by like 2 streams, but
oh no,
whatever. It's fine. I finished it and it's done and it's all on YouTube. Laura Post voice, like all of my things, Laura Post voice. So
Laura Post
that's really
voice.
What you want to do, watch like 200 hours of Persona 5 Royal. You can.
That game is ridiculously long. Yeah.
It is a beast.
Wow, Royal. Yeah. I never even finished the first one, which is so bad.
I did finish the first one, but in
you
some ways it made me feel like I was playing Royal even longer.
Because you've already done a lot of the stuff and, you know, it's just like additional content. I see what you're saying.
I mean, yes, but also, I mean, I really liked everything that was... Royal is great, and I recommend Royal, and Royal was worth the playthrough, not just because Kasumi's awesome and everything, but like, it was just that it was like, I feel like I've been playing Persona 5 for 5 years.
Wow.
Because it was like, I feel like as soon as I beat Persona 5, Royal came out. Not quite, because I did have a little time in between. But like people are like, oh, so when you booked Persona 5 Royal, I was like, yeah, I had to hurry up and beat Persona 5 or it was going to get spoiled for me while I was recording.
Yeah.
So it was like a mad rush.
That's crazy.
It's pretty funny, yeah.
I would love to do that. You know what? That's what I want to do with Genshin. I want to have a mad rush of me trying to catch up, maybe before the next patch comes out or the patch after the next patch comes out, and I will just sit here. I will find the one day. I will block it out now, like a month in advance. Block out the entire day. Do a 24-hour live stream. We'll throw out like a charity thing or something. You know, try to raise some money for charity.
Yeah.
That would be awesome to do. Just like a 24-hour stream. I'll just contact every voice actor I know and say, hey, if you're available at all during these 24 hours, it'd be cool if you pop in. No pressure though, but please help me.
Keep me company. 24 hours.
It's a long time to be alone. I really want to do something like that. You guys have no idea. Like I truly enjoy streaming. I love like interacting with the community and just talking with people and I just have not been able to. I have been away in another state or recording a project and then trying to find the time to sleep. So hopefully when things calm down just a little bit, I would love to do that.
Yeah.
That'd be so
I would
much fun.
definitely pop in.
Yes. Thank you, Laura. Yes, the one person out of the entire Genshin Impact cast. Yeah, we're having this we're having that little picnic thing. I don't know if you saw that, but it's
Yeah, but I can't make it.
I totally understand. Yeah. Like it's so crazy because even I was debating too, like I'm like, do I want to go? Like I'm so tired, and you know, sometimes I'm super social and then other times I just need a day.
Yeah.
But
sometimes you just need to recharge.
But I promised my not in real life sister Sarah Miller Cruz that I would be there, and I'm like, I cannot let Sarah down. I will 100% be there, and I bought a vlogging camera too for it, so I can't let this go to waste. This is my new fancy vlogging.
I literally popped over to the stream so I could see it. Ooh.
It's got a little white fluff on there.
A little floof.
I don't know why. It's a microphone.
Yeah, why is there...
It's a windscreen or wind for the microphone. There's like a microphone up here, I guess. And
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
So
I just like to think he has hair.
Yeah, I'm trying to get back into this and maybe film some behind the scenes content for conventions, because I don't think a lot of people know what it's like. But then again, I also don't want to be the one dude who is an actor in the green room, filming himself, and then William Shatner is like sleeping on the couch or something. You know what I mean? Like in the background. I'm not trying to be the one person.
You don't want to be that guy.
Yeah. I'm not trying to post a video of it and get in trouble or anything, because I know everyone usually likes to have their space in the private parts of the convention, which totally makes sense because you're on and you're meeting so many people, and but at the same time, I just want to show the world what it is like through my eyes. Yeah. Anyways, here, let me exit this stage. I know we did it. We got Yelan, and honestly, it was...
Yay!
I only had to spend about half as much money as I spent with Chris Hackney. So
Phew!
You are
like
winning.
That means it's a success.
Yes, a very, very great success. Awesome. Laura, thank you so much for coming on the stream. Hopefully we'll get a chance to do something together in the future, like all of the Genshin VAs, of course. I mean, I think you already know a good amount of people who are a part of the cast, but you're more than welcome to...
You guys are my friends. I was very excited to join the cast because, like, yay, my friends.
Yes. And then you got to work with Chris too, right? The best dude
who I'm
ever.
also friends with. So it was like, hey, yay.
Oh yeah, no, he's such a great dude.
He's so great.
We'll call him a dude forever.
He's a dude.
Forever, dude. But yes, I'm sure you're more than welcome to play games with us. I have not been organizing a lot of the stuff, but
I did Among Us.
You did
the May Among Us, yes, and I was awesome at it. I'm just saying. My stream didn't work. I was gonna stream it, and then my stream was like, "You need to update your video drivers."
Oh, that's
and
right.
Like, well,
I heard about this. I
was fantastic. I'm not going to deny it. I was amazing.
Oh my gosh.
The best imposter ever.
Okay, next time, yes, we'll all have to play. That would be amazing. I have to get back on Among Us. Maybe this month. I don't know if you're available. I think Sarah is...
This month it's happening like right on my birthday. So...
Oh, okay. Do not play Among Us then. No.
I'm going to play board games instead and eat cake.
Oh, that sounds way better. I love that.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
Yes.
Yes, Laura Ghost. It's me. Chat said Laura Ghost, and I was like, yes.
Ghost.
My name pun. Woo! I have one of those. It only really works in October, or playing Among Us.
Yeah, Laura, thank you so much for coming on the stream. We'll have to play some Among Us sometime. And
absolutely. Really
quick, I just want to say thank you to LT Assassin, Leo the Fish, Junie, Robin, Emma, Auxilian Plays, Royal Pineapple, Stefan, thank you for 12 months. 12 months being a member. Thank you. Kyrie X Sora, Tommy Tran, Fable, Chubby Moon, Kelly, Musy Art, what is going on? K Zenny, Chubby Moon, RX Renby, Young Eli, Asta, Kyrie Exora. Wait, you can gift memberships on YouTube. Oh my goodness. Oh, it finally got implemented. Kyrie Exora, thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships to everybody. I really appreciate that. Lara, welcome to the Airbuds. Jacqueline, Norma Garcia, Junie, Naomi Brunson, Lady Daniela, Ardent Sylph, Doku, Sunny M, Little Miss Foxy Spirit, Casey, Chandler, what's up? Yes, I will see you at GalaxyCon Raleigh. Let's go. I'm so excited for that one. And Cramin, thank you guys. All right. I really appreciate the support, guys. Thank you. My wallet is hurting less now. Laura, thank you so much again for coming on. And everybody go follow Laura on all of the social medias. On YouTube at Laura Post Voice, Twitter at Laura Post Voice. And are you also on Instagram too?
I am Laura Post Voice, and Twitch Laura Post Voice.
There you go. There you go.
All Laura Post Voice. Woo!
Go follow Laura now, or you stink.
I got an email from an informant.
Cool. All right.
Cool.
Thank you guys for watching the stream. Hopefully I'll do another one soon. And yes, I got to catch up on Genshin. So maybe that'll be the next thing I do. We'll see. I appreciate you guys coming out. I hope you have a great rest of your day, afternoon, or evening, wherever it is you are in the world. And I will see you next time. Peace. Boom. Don't forget to hit the subscriber button down below. Click the like. Smash that like button and click the bell notification. Thank you.
We did it. Yay.
Ending the stream. Nah.